stylish, well-equipped and with an engine to suit every requirement, family hatchbacks remain an important sector of the market. But which ones make our top 5? The conventional family hatchback segment might not be the market's fastest growing, but it remains one of the most crucial and hotly contested. Within it, class stalwarts are reinventing themselves all the time, while brand new entrants come along with regularity, each intended to break through and take the market by the scruff of the neck. The traditional family hatchback as we once knew it no longer really exists. Once humble day-to-day hauler of people and their luggage, these cars have been transformed into often quite striking 5-door aspiration machines that offer something for everyone, whether you're looking for a frugal diesel, a peppy small turbocharged petrol engine, bargain transport or something with an upmarket flavor or a sporty lilt. Here are our top 5 family hatchbacks currently on sale. 1. Volkswagen Golf. The latest GTI version has proved to be an effective and engaging hot hatch, but with a sharper, more focused setup than ever before, it has lost some of the effortless everyday usability that so successfully marked out its predecessors. The GT version, meanwhile, is considerably punchier, too, and now feels more like a bona fide plug-in hot hatch than ever before. And while we're yet to sample the 315 bhp in the UK, early drives of VW's latest all-Paul mega hatch are very promising indeed. It could well be the best all-round performance hatch on the market. 2. Ford Focus. Ford's new Focus might have lost its spot at the top of the autocar family hatchback pile to the newer Mk8 Golf, but its outstanding handling and superbly pliant, well-resolved ride means it's still one of the best. Having arguably been in a slight decline since the death of the Focus Mk1, the best-handling family hatchback in history is undoubtedly back to its very best on driver appeal. There's plenty of space inside, while a completely new platform and exterior have given the Ford a new lease of life. Its cabin still doesn't quite offer the same levels of fit and finish as a Golf or Seat Leon, though. This 4th-generation model is available with both petrol and diesel engines, while base models make use of a torsion beam rear suspension configuration and passive dampers instead of the multi-link arrangement, partnered optionally with adaptive dampers, of more powerful models. Even the lower-end and less sporty configurations of the car stand clear of their rivals for handling dynamism, though. The excellent 2.3-liter SD represents the sportiest offering in the lineup. Somewhat unfortunately, Ford has ruled out a full-bore RS for this model generation. 3. Seat Leon. Seat's 4th-generation Leon remains as closely related to the class-leading Golf as ever, being based on the same MQB platform and effectively making use of the same engine lineup. This latest Leon perhaps isn't quite as visually alluring as its immediate predecessor was, and that perhaps erodes part of its identity in comparison with its Golf and Skoda Octavia relations. Be that as it may, though, it undoubtedly remains the sharpest and most entertaining family hatch in the VW Group portfolio, even if it doesn't quite match the Focus for handling zest. Its interior is closely related to that of the Golf, looks smart and offers a level of space and practicality that is among the best in class. The Leon's lower price point is another advantage it has over the Golf, although it's worth pointing out that 148 bhp models don't come with the more sophisticated rear suspension you get in the Golf. Nevertheless, the latest Leon remains a perfectly recommendable hatch. With the arrival of a plug-in hybrid model, tax-conscious business users can now get into a Leon that slots into the 6% benefit-in-kind bracket, too. Meanwhile, the sportier coupe model is also available in plug-in guise and will be joined by traditional petrol models in due course. 4. Audi A3 Sportback. The 4th-generation version, the Audi A3, builds on the traits that has historically made it such a success in the family hatchback market. It's posh, refined, comfortable, good to look at and hugely secure and stable in its handling. It represents a calculated, sensible evolution of the existing formula rather than dramatic revolution, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Like its seat, Volkswagen and Skoda siblings, the latest A3 is based on an evolved version of the VW Group's MQB architecture, with these changes being introduced to make way for a more diverse powertrain lineup that includes both mild hybrid and plug-in variants. For now, the all-wheel drive 306 bhp S3 crowns the range, but an all-new 396 bhp RS3 is due to arrive later in 2021 and will take the fight to the Mercedes-AMG A45S when it does. The more sensible petrol and diesel versions of the A3 don't quite handle with the same sense of zest and vigor as the likes of BMW's 1 Series, but their superior refinement and performance all help make the A3 the slightly more appealing all-rounder. The cabin has lost some of the material wow factor of its immediate predecessor, but the A3 is nevertheless our pick of the premium branded hatchback bunch. 5. BMW 1 Series. Cracking into the top half of this list is something of a result for BMW, whose 1 Series hatchback, famously the only car in the class to attempt to wield a rear-wheel drive chassis in the modern era, has what we might call a dynamically troubled past. Suffice to say that now it has adopted mechanical convention for engine layout and axle drive. The latest 1 Series has lost little and gained quite a lot. A front-wheel drive layout, 4-wheel drive options are offered in tandem with the more powerful engines, serves the car well, and handling is neat and secure, with body control and driver engagement good enough to distinguish the car against most of its rivals. Interior packaging, meanwhile, is much better than in the rear-driven predecessor, with second-row occupant space and luggage capacity both markedly improved. A good choice of impressive petrol and diesel engines, mated for the most part to slick and efficient transmissions, and equally impressive on-board infotainment technology all make the 1 Series an easily recommended option in the hotly contested premium family hatch market. The new 128T variant is shaping up to be a highly effective and exciting challenger to the Mk8 Golf GDI, and the all-wheel drive M135i is a seriously effective all-weather hot hatch.
It's crazy.